Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alicia. I post new videos every Thursday on a bunch of different kinds of crafts, including DIYs for your home and tumblers and keychains and pens and all different kinds of things. So when you're done watching this video, stick around, jump back on my channel and check out some of the other things I've done. So this week I'm gonna do something super simple and super quick. It's gonna be like a few minute video. It is just taking two Dollar Tree products, throwing some glitter and epoxy on it, and voila, we have a cute candy bowl for Halloween. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, share, comment. I love to hear your feedback. All these things help my channel to grow. Don't forget to check the description box down below for all the things that I use in this video. I list and link down below. All right, so that is it. Let's get started. All right, here are the two items you need, a plastic bowl and a candlestick holder. So make sure you remove the stickers from the bottoms. Now, when I removed the sticker from the bottom of the candle holder, it had a hole in it, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that later. All right, so I'm going to apply glitter to the bottom of this bowl, and I am going to apply it using a Mod Podge. I'm going to use this really pretty purple color. It is new to Glitter Makes It. They just came out with it in, this month, and so I wanted to try it out, and I thought it was pretty much the same color as this bowl. So that's what I wanted. I just wanted a hint of sparkle underneath. So make sure you apply your Mod Podge in a nice even layer, because this is a super fine glitter, so you're going to see if there are streaks or whatever. So try to get it as best as you can, or as smooth as you can. That's why it kind of like took me a little while to get it on there. And then there's like that bump in the center, so just make sure it doesn't clump up. The Mod Podge doesn't clump up too much around there. All right, so here is my glitter, and I'm just sprinkling it on, and I'm going to basically fill the bottom of this. Because I can, because it has like little lip, and so it's kind of like mess free almost when you're pouring it on there. So I just make sure I get it all around nice and even and completely up to the little lip, if you will. And then once I am done with that, I'm just going to pour the excess on a piece of catch paper, and then once that dries, so it's Mod Podge, I'm going to let it dry for an hour. I'm going to go in and I'm going to do a second coat. So I've done that second coat. The second coat is dry. I mixed up 10 mLs of epoxy, and so you can see that it is blue, and the reason why it is blue is because my epoxy actually was orange, not just a hint of yellow, but orange. And so when I was going to do my blue dye in the yellow epoxy trick that I've done before, and if you haven't seen that, jump back on my channel and check that out. But I poured too much in, and so that's what happens when you drip too much in. It just turns the epoxy blue. But I was okay with that because this bowl is nice and dark, so you're not really going to see it. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just smearing it along the indents of the bowl, and I'm using the epoxy as an adhesive because I'm going to sprinkle the outside of the bowl with a little bit of glitter. So I really just a tiny bit. I don't want a lot because I don't want it dripping. All right, so I'm just going to place it on this cup to sit for a second while I get my stuff together, and then I grab my glitter, which is Warp Speed. It is this holographic silver. It is super pretty. I'm going to just put it in this little red cup that I get from the Dollar Tree, and I'm basically just going to sprinkle it around. I don't want a solid saturation. I just want some sprinkle. This is optional, guys. You can do whatever you want with these bowls to decorate them. I am just giving you inspiration or ideas. Obviously, you can use whatever colors you want. They have clear bowls. You can go with clear instead of purple. You can even spray paint the base, the candle holder. It's completely up to you. I'm just showing you how easy it is to take two items for $2.50 and just kind of glam it up so that it looks fun and festive, and something for people to go, wow, where'd you get that from? All right, so I again just sprinkle, and now I am going to let this dry completely on the sides. But actually, before I let that dry, you can see I'm showing you how pretty it looks. I hope that you guys can see it as much as, you know, as well as I can see it in person. But I forgot, I'm going to pour the rest of this epoxy, which, like I said, I mixed up 10 mLs. I'm going to pour it on the top. And so it is this blue color, and the saturation is kind of dark, but it worked out fine. Like, seriously, it was totally okay. Like, it just made the purple a little bit deeper, and I'm okay with that because you're really looking at it through, like, when you look down at the bowl rather than the bottom of the bowl. So when you look up, the brighter purple is still shimmering through. So I pour it on, I just push it out to the sides, and this is a quick set epoxy. You can use a regular set epoxy. It's completely up to you. But I push it out to the side, and then I'm going to let this cure for a couple hours before I'm ready to attach the pillar part to the plastic bowl. All right, this has been curing up for a few hours, and now I'm going to attach the base. And so I'm attaching it using epoxy. I have extra epoxy from a cup that I was turning, and so I decided that that's how I wanted to attach it, epoxy to epoxy. This pillar is not going to go anywhere, and so I'm attaching it with the whole side down. So normally that would be the bottom side. I am just flipping it upside down. So that is it. I'm going to let that set, and I'm going to show you some final pictures. So I'm just showing you a couple of ways I displayed this. One as a candy bowl, and then you can also put some greenery in there with some fairy lights or a tea light. And I'm even going to show you a different color. So I did the white and the black base, and I put a candle in it and some fairy lights, and that is it, guys. I love this. Tell me which one is your favorite. See you next time.